Good. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to virtual public comment meeting. Today is August the 11th, 2025. The virtual public comment meeting is live broadcast and stream on HPA-TV, Comcast, and Frontier Channel 96 and 6032. It also is broad stream or streamed via HPA-TV.org. It will then be rebroadcast and made available on HPA-TV YouTube channel. We hold public comment before the first regular council meeting to receive comments on issues of interest to the community that they would like to share with the council. These are the rules for the public comment. They are, a speaker will have 3 minutes to speak. The speaker should give his, her name and their address, and will not make any personal or disrespectful or slanderous remark. And whoever becomes unruly will be barred from further attendance at the meeting. During the public comment period, there should be no debate by council. However, the council members may ask questions. We so far have 2 people to sign up for the public comment tonight. The first one is Peter Little. Peter, are you here? And we're going to ask our timekeeper, Councilman Gale, to keep track of our timing for the 3 minutes. So far, then the other person that we have that signed up is Hyacinth Yenny. And I don't see anyone on the screen so far. But we have a lot of our council members here waiting to listen to everyone.
Well, we can just have a conversation among ourselves.
That's what I was going to start doing. We have our majority leader, Marilyn Rossetti. We have Councilwoman Rosado. We have Councilman Alex Thomas. We have Councilman Kelly Bilodeau. I believe it's Kelly Bilodeau. And we have Assistant Majority Leader TJ Clark. And I'm Shirley Surgeon, Council President. Well, I guess we can have a conversation with each other. Today was one of those hot days. I see the mayor sent out notices of where cooling centers are located, which is good. So how is everybody enjoying this heat wave we're having again?
Trying to stay cool. Find some water.
Yeah, I've got some with me. I've drank tons today.
I'm enjoying it, Council President. Fall is just around the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, let's not rush it. Let's not rush
I know. Come on.
Come on. I don't hear that yet. To enjoy here.
Absolutely. Let's enjoy this a little bit more. Peter, are you here? Are you on the Peter?
Peter Little.
Peter Little. Okay, Peter.
Hi, Council President. I just logged on.
That's okay.
Were you going to call on me? Because I just would like to ask 5 minutes if that's possible.
Well, we always, Peter.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep, and can you hear me?
I can, thank you. I just logged on. I'm in a kind of noisy location here. So if it's okay, you could cycle me down a couple of slots. I'd appreciate that very much.
Well, so far.
Or am I the only person?
You're the one signed on so far.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just make it 1 minute. Okay, I'll get organized here. I just have to get my notes in front of me, and thank you for your indulgence.
You have a little bit of time.
Thank you for your indulgence.
So let me quickly report while Peter's getting himself together that I just spent some time in New York at a place called Silver Bay, where they focus on a lot of outdoor activities. And as of 3 years ago, they had 0 pickleball courts. But as of this year, they have 5 pickleball courts. Now, they also have 8 tennis courts. But during the week that we were there were like 1 or 2 people playing tennis, and the pickleball courts were occupied throughout. Always waiting. So this has become an incredibly popular thing. And great fun because all ages can play. So interesting to see that.
And Councilman, my friend who's a surgeon said that injuries have skyrocketed from it. So just,
Oh my God.
just giving you an FYI, that's all.
Oh
I'm
boy.
sure because anybody can play it and they all think they can play it well.
Well, that's he said. The problem is that's you know, so just a little let's balance it with a little caution.
You know, so
Let's start
do
them
you
young.
think,
Start
Councilman,
playing pickleball young, and then they'll be fit when they get to be 50 and 60.
did you play?
I did, and I played with both a 10-year-old and with a 40-year-old and a 50-year-old, and I got my butt whooped when I played with the older crowd. So,
And not the 10-year-old? Wow, okay.
well, you know, the 10-year-old played really well. I was impressed. It's you know, as I said, it's a wiffle ball, so it's kind of like easy enough to pick up. You think the ball's coming to you fast, but because it's a wiffle ball, when it hits the ground and bounces, there's actually a whole lot more time than you think to walk up to it and hit it back.
Okay, interesting. Sure.
We'll get you out on the court yet, Council President.
No, I'm good. I do mountains. I go up and down mountains, and I'm probably going up one tomorrow. Peter, are you all set now?
I am. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, you
and
have
thank
the
you for
floor, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak today. It's been a while since I've been in this forum. I appreciate all that you do. I wanted to speak today about a topic I think I've mentioned before of interest to myself and to the other co-founder of our nonprofit American Justice Project, Christopher Dukes, and namely the Civilian Police Review Board. Many of you follow it closely because it falls directly under your supervision, notably Council Member Clark and others on the Quality of Life and Public Safety Committee. And I know that now Councilmember Rosado was instrumental in creating the, let's call it the new CPRB. Did you all know it's going to be 5 years in November since the council passed the revised, I should say, the ordinance, amended the ordinance to beef up the CPRB. So it's an interesting time to stand back, perhaps review, perhaps look at what's happening, how it's working, and indeed if there are course corrections or further amendments that would be useful to consider those. I had the privilege of sitting in on the CPRB meeting last month, first time in a long time. And I was so impressed with Joe Lopez, the new Inspector General. His background, I'm sure you all know this, seems ideal for the role. He was head of, if I'm not mistaken, complex litigation in the Public Defender's Office. And so it's a good time, I think, for the CPRB. The backlog of cases is mostly caught up. Membership, the commissioners or the board members, I guess they're called, is at, I think, an all-time high with 9 members on board. They may not all be trained, but they're on board. I think there are 2 alternates remaining to be identified and recruited, but nevertheless, that's quite an accomplishment. At the same time, I wanted to bring to the attention of the council one little part of the ordinance that is always a kind of a sticking point for me, and that is the part of the ordinance, I can read it to you, that calls for the HPD to publish on its public website all its policies and procedures, what are called the general orders, and at various forums and settings, including this one years ago, and personal meetings and discussions with some of the police leadership before the CPRB itself, before the Police Accountability Review Board, which is that still functioning or is it defunct? I don't know. Called for public access to these documents. It's really the rule book really that governs everything from use of force and vehicle pursuits to internal investigations and community engagement. And if residents can't access those policies, they have no way of knowing whether officer conduct aligns with departmental standards or whether those standards themselves are sufficient. Transparency here builds trust, and withholding this information undermines it. There are about 200 of these general orders that the police govern themselves by. Only 29 of them are online. And it just kind of begs the question for people who are interested in the topic. why only 29? How did they get selected? Why have the full 200 been up? I guess I'm out of time probably, but
Thank you, Mr. Little. Yes, you're out of time. I've taken over for council president.
I apologize for that. Anyway, I just want to summarize by urging the board to support public access and to compel or urge at least these policies to be published as a matter of accountability and public trust building. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Little. I have taken over for council president. I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have access to, let's see, what is she saying here? If there's anyone, I know Hyacinth Yenny was on the list and I don't see her here anywhere. But other than that, at the time of the meeting, we did not have anybody on the list. Let's see, do I have anybody else? No, I don't. If there isn't anyone else, then I am going to call this public comment to adjourn. And we will be back at 7 o'clock for our regular council meeting.
See you at 7.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.